Hello, and welcome to the Rob and Jeannie inaugural juicing experiment video. Jeannie and I have been watching a gentleman named Jim Payne on YouTube, who, with his wife, has started a juice fasting diet and seems to be doing very well with it. This got me very curious about juicing. Now, I personally do not want to go on a juice fast at this point in time, but I convinced my wife, with many groans, yes, many groans from Jeannie, to let me buy a juicer. Did I just buy a cheap-ass juicer? Hell no. I bought an Omega 8006, chrome and black, beautiful, emasculating juicer. Kind of hurt if it was emasculating. I feel emasculated. Anyway, today is our inaugural, very first juicing session. We have some kale, strawberries, apple, a little ginger, a cucumber. I think Jeannie was a little sad to see this go. And an orange. So what the plan is, we're going to juice the apples and the cucumber, take little sample shots, make notes, then add a little something else. And as we develop a taste for what we like, what we don't like in our juice, we'll know for the next time what to add and what not to add. And eventually, we'll get to the point where we're actually adding more of the greens, which are really supposed to be the good bit and the part that kind of cleanses you and helps you lose weight. I have read, however, that if you're not used to the green juice, it will cause gastric disturbances. Think about that for a moment. Yes, so anyway, we're starting out with a fruit type juice for the base. I'm just going to add a little bit of green in as time goes by, and we'll see how we do. Let us cut the vegetables and the fruits, and we'll be right back. Well, hello, we are back. My lovely assistant, Jeannie, who's over here off camera, stage right, has prepared our goodies to go through the masticating juicer. Again, the plan is to put a few ingredients in, taste the juice, make sure we're on the right track, then add a few more ingredients. This is about half of the total of what we plan to juice today. Again, I don't want to mess up a batch after making an entire 12, 24-ounce serving, whatever, and have to throw it out. So we're going to try to take it easy. Let's see how we do. Okay. First things first, turn on the juicer. That is a very important step. Please do not forget to do so. If you put the fruit and veg down into the juicer and it's not turned on, you're not going to get any juice. Okay, so here we go. Not overly loud for a juicer. It's got a nice, soothing hum to it. Let's just listen for a moment. A little bit of a squeak. Okay, so I'm going to start out with a little bit of apple, because the apple should have a lot of fiber, and the fiber will be necessary to start kind of backing things up at the end here, so that the juice can fall into this bowl. So here we go. First piece of fruit down the juicer. And it's just kind of bouncing there, which is why they give you this, a nice little plunger. Do not use your fingers. There we go. First piece down. Second piece. Uh-oh. My lovely assistant might have to chop that one up. No, I can push it down. Here we go. Push it. Go. Oh, and we have juice. We have juice. Look, we have juice coming out of the juicer. Yes, we have juice coming out the juicer. Oh, we have lots of juice coming out the juicer. Maybe, should I put some orange in there? Yes, I'll put a slice of orange to help push the rest of that little bit of apple through. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, this is working beautifully. Look at this. Look at this. I've got about an ounce or two of juice there just out of a couple of slices of apple and a little piece of orange. Now for a piece of cucumber. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Go down. Chomp, chomp. And unfortunately, we're not able to get the organic cucumbers for this inaugural test run, so we had to skin them. Otherwise, we would be putting skin and all down. These were waxed cucumbers, so it's not advisable to use them with the skin on. Oh yes, this is working wonderfully. And we're getting a very, very dry pulp coming out the other end here. There's not much left there. Might feed it to the dog. Dog thinks she gets something special. Okay, how about a little piece of strawberry? Yes. Some strawberry. And they recommend that you kind of alternate hard and soft pieces. I think we're going to have to start cutting our apple just a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's a little bit hard getting down there. But once it is, this thing's chewing it up. Oh, and this smells so lovely. Here we go. Oh, that piece went down easy. Maybe a little more orange. There we go. Oh, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. What's wrong, Jeannie?
You need to be some of the kale leaving for the last, because then you know we push it through.
Well, I want to get a little bit of this in, about half of what I have of the half, and then we're going to taste it.
You know where to put the kale?
I'll put the kale in after we taste this, so that we know what difference the kale makes.
Yeah, you have to remember that the kale's not going to go through. You don't have anything.
I know. So I'm going to leave it like that for a moment. Let the remaining juice run out. There we go. And, yep, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to shut it off for a moment. Jeannie and I are going to take a little taste of this, and let's see how it is. Okay, so let's swap bowls here. Very carefully. There we go. And we're going to take just some small shots of this. Shake it up just a little bit to mix it. And a little shot for Jeannie. Just a little taste. And a little taste for me. There we go. All right, first sip of juice out of our Omega 8006 masticating juicer.
It's delicious.
And Jeannie says it's delicious. She doesn't even let me taste mine first. And she tells me how it tastes. Gee, thanks, Jeannie. Now I have no surprise. What are you doing with that frying pan? Put it down. Put it down. Okay. Yeah. She realized the camera was running. Didn't want to get arrested. It's not bad at all. It does need a little bit of something to make it sweet. Maybe some carrot. Fortunately, we don't have carrots. But I think carrots or sweet potatoes or something to add a little bit of sweetness. It's good. But my palate's saying it needs a little bit of sweet. What can I say? I'm a sweet kind of guy. Gotta have my sweet. Okay. All right, so at this point, I'm gonna shove a piece of kale through, and I might have to, and I'll feed the rest of this fruit through. So this piece of kale will get pushed on in, and we can try it with a little bit of green. Oops. I'll edit that bit out. Need salad dressing. Okay, let's see how we do here. Okay, I have the juicer turned on. So you can barely hear it. It squeaks a little bit though. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. I like this. This is fun. Just watching things go down into the juicer. And again, don't put your fingers down there, because if you do, ah! Just kidding. What? It's giving me the eye. There we go. There we go. Not a lot of juice coming out of the kale. Some. There we go. Oh yeah. Ooh. Now it's putting out something that looks kind of like bird crap green. Okay. A little orange. Whoop. A little apple. Help push things through. Come on. There we go. A little strawberry. Some more orange. And the last of our apple. 3 more slices. Okay, so that's the last of our apple. The recommendation is to let the juicer run for a moment or two to let the rest of the juice come out. Oh yeah, we're getting quite a bit. Oh yeah, quite a bit of extra juice coming out there. Again, the pulp is pretty much good for compost. Maybe give a little to the dog. Pretty well dry. Okay, I think we're at a stopping point. And I will ask my lovely assistant to give me a little spoon so I can kind of stir it in a little bit so we can get a good mix, and we'll taste it and see how the kale changes the flavor of our juice. Whoop. And I wound up getting some on the table anyway. Jeannie loves it when I'm messy. She lives for it. Jeannie, put the pan down. Camera, remember? Okay. And where is your shot glass, Jeannie? Hand that to me. Yeah. Kind of a greenish concoction. See how it is. A piquant bouquet of oranges, cucumber, apple, just a slight hint of strawberry.
The kale made it sweeter. It's delicious.
By Joves, I think she's right. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a zest to it, which is probably the orange. And she's trying to make me give my fresh juice away to my father, who is over there. Give me a little glass and I'll make him some.
Just a little bit because you have too much of the greeny. But...
Yeah. So anyway, folks, yeah, not too bad for our inaugural run of our juicing experiment, number 1. The camera's still on. Put down the pan.